Hey YouTube, welcome to Weigh-In Wednesday. I'm Erin, and I am now 14 weeks post-op from VSG or vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery with Dr. Guillermo Alvarez in Piedras Negras, Mexico. My high weight was 305. My pre-op diet weight was 295. My surgery weight was 286. Last week I came in at 244, and this week I am 243. That's 1 pound. Usually I'm like super like, meh, no big deal, loss is a loss, at least it's a gain, blah, 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 blah. But for some reason it's really bumming me out this week. In a lot of ways, I've been feeling like I was like finding my groove. I've been walking on the treadmill in the evenings. I've been like getting all my homework done for my college coursework and making time for things I enjoy, like spending time with my family and reading for pleasure and not just for school. And like I've been getting all of those things in and done, and that's exciting to me. Like I felt like I was really finding my groove and like rocking this shit. And then at the same time I feel like I'm a total fucking failure. Like I'm failing at the food part, even though I don't know that I am. I just feel like, is everybody else just fucking eating meat? Like just piles of meat and nothing else? Because I don't think that I can be happy with that. A lot of people before I had surgery said, oh, you'll give up soda, you're not even gonna miss it. Bullshit. I miss it. And like really miss it a lot. And it's not that I don't know what it is that I miss. The carbonation, I think. I don't mind drinking water, but I'm not thirsty very often. So I'm not getting enough fluids for sure. And I don't know. I miss the vegetables. And if I eat vegetables, then I don't have room for protein. And I'll never get anywhere near my protein goal. And the same goes for fruit. Like, fruit sounds like a viable option for breakfast, which I still can't figure out. I still can't find something that is a good source of protein that I like to eat and that I don't have to cook and then sit down to eat. Like, I don't know. I'm lazy or what, but, or maybe I just take too long to get ready in the morning. I don't know, but I don't have time to be cooking something and sitting down and eating it. I need something that I can take out the door with me that doesn't taste like a candy bar. I don't want a candy bar for breakfast. I don't want a milkshake for breakfast. That's not breakfast to me. Like, I don't like sugary cereal for breakfast either. So, I don't know. Like, I feel like the only thing I should be eating is meat. And if that's not the only thing I'm eating, then I'm fucking it up. So, I don't know. I'm having a hard time. Yeah. I'm having a hard time with just the whole thing. Food choices. I crave carbs. I want a baked potato. Like, I miss the feeling of feeling full. I know what it's like to feel full now. It's a completely different sensation. I miss the way it used to feel full. This full is totally unsatisfying. And I don't know. I'm not sure what needs to change. I'm never going to be happy to just have a pile of chicken for dinner. And I love chicken. I cook the shit out of chicken. I can cook it a million different ways and I like them all. But that's not the only thing I want in my life. Like, I want to eat vegetables. I want to eat fruits. I want to eat grains, even if they're whole grains. Like, I don't know. And right now, it just seems like that's not even realistic. Like, grains? You want to eat grains? You don't have room for grains. You need to eat protein. So, yeah. I'm having a hard time with that. As far as other things, I don't know. I feel like life is getting in the way of my weight loss. So I said I've been going out and walking on the treadmill. I did that 4 days last week. It's Wednesday and I haven't done it this week at all. When I get home from work, I would love to just go and do it right then. That's when I have the energy. That's when I'm motivated. But I can't do that because I have a 2-year-old and he can't go outside with me to the garage while I am on the treadmill for 20 minutes. Or, soon that's going to bump to 40 minutes, an hour, like as my stamina increases, I'm going to need a longer time. It's too cold to take him out in the stroller. So I don't know how to, I do it when David gets home, but sometimes David's really late. And by then it's, we got to eat dinner. We got to start bedtime stuff. It's not a good time for me to go out. If David's on time, getting home from work, like right around 5, then that's perfect. I can go. But I'm sorry, I have the hiccups all of a sudden. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah. So another, example is that I can't afford to grocery shop and have one full set of food for me and then one full set of food for my family. I gotta find a way to make that all work together. And so that's another problem. Like, I told Melly May the other day that I was super envious of her ability to just like eat so well and not have to worry about anybody else but herself. And I wouldn't give my family up for the world. I wouldn't give them up for anything. I'd rather be 5,000 pounds than lose David and Jackson. But it's hard. It is hard. On the positive side, I have figured out my coffee. I figured out how to have it. It's really nice to have it in the morning. It's super cold. And so I like to have my coffee again. That feels good. I'm glad I figured it out. A little bit of half and half and a couple of Splendas, and I'm good to go. As far as tomorrow's Thanksgiving, I'll be hosting Thanksgiving here at my house. And then also we'll have another one with more of David's family on Saturday. And I intend to just graze or, let myself have what I want. It's not like I can even eat that much. But within reason. Like, I'm not going to have a plate, a half a cup of one thing and then wait an hour and have a half a cup of another thing. Like, a few tablespoons of each thing that I want to have. And, I might have half a slice of apple pie or, a sliver. I don't know. But that's my plan for the holidays. I don't want to feel left out or deprived. I don't want it to be something that I don't enjoy anymore. So, there's that. Other than all of that, the only other thing I wanted to talk about this week was I've been super behind in watching my videos, but today I watched a video from Lauren Losing about, was it the journey or the weight loss that changed her? And she talked about having a few instances of suicide attempts. And if that makes people think less of you, then, and I totally agree. But I just want to say that not only did it not make me think less of you, it made me think more of you. That's hard to admit. So I think it's great that you're in a place where you can be open about that. I also attempted suicide at 14. Part of it was because really the biggest part of it was because my dad was a super abusive alcoholic and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. And that seems silly. It seems stupid now. But at the time, like, it seemed like the only way out. So I understand. I too have battled depression and different issues, and I have been working with those issues for a long time. I have a degree in psychology myself, so I'm really good at self-diagnosing and working through my own problems. I don't see a therapist anymore. I did see one for years. I don't feel like they're very helpful. I feel like I have the insight to take care of me, and I think that you too have the insight to take care of you. However, Prozac has helped me anyway. But I just wanted to say, like, huge kudos to you, but it only makes me love you more. So, oh, one last funny story. I'll tell you something funny that happened this week. So, VSG Bulldog Lindsay sent me a little sample bag of the Centrex Matrix cookies and cream protein powder, and I've been meaning to try it, and then the other night, Sunday night after dinner, I was like, oh, it sounds like a dessert, so I'm gonna, mix some up and have it. So I mixed a scoop with a cup of fat-free whipped cream and a little bit of water and some ice. And it was really yummy. So yummy, in fact, that both myself and Jackson shared it. He had about half of it. I had about half of it. Pretty soon, I went to go put him in bed. We laid down in the bed together, and my mind is, like, racing. And then I realized that he's, like, flopping all over the place. It was like we'd been... I felt like I fed him drugs. I felt like I had been doing drugs. So apparently there's some energy boost or something in there because it made me super speedy. So I think Sunday night into Monday we got like a total of 3 hours sleep between me and Jackson. And Monday was awesome. Anyway, so the moral of the story is none of that before bed. All right. I think that's it for this week. See you next week.